Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, man charged with the murder of journalist Barbara Gale. Detectives probing the murder of veteran journalist Barbara Gale have charged the 24-year-old Travis Ellis for her death. Ellis was formally charged with murder Tuesday evening. He was also charged with robbery with aggravation. Gale was found dead at her Caymanas estate home on December 17. Ellis was last seen with her on Monday, December 16. Gale was found with multiple stab wounds and blunt force trauma to her head. Ellis was charged last Friday with housebreaking in relation to another home invasion in Phase 2 of the housing development. Investigators say he broke into a house on the day Gale was last seen alive. It's alleged that after breaking into the house, the suspect, in a bid to elude security personnel, ran to Phase 1 where he went to Gale's home. It's alleged that he later attacked Gale inside her house after engaging her in a conversation. Her GLA 180 Mercedes-Benz was found along the Dyke Road in Portmore, St. Catherine, a day after she was found dead. It is believed that Ellis drove the vehicle to the location after Gale's murder. Investigation is ongoing. Tragedy on Green Island Main Road, 2 dead in crash. Investigators assigned to the Hanover Traffic Department are probing the circumstances surrounding the fatal collision that claimed the lives of 2 men on the Green Island Main Road in the parish on Monday, December 23. Dead are 23-year-old Donovan Daly and the 27-year-old Markina Buchanan, both mechanics of Caldwell, Hanover. Reports from the Green Island Police are that at about 9:30 p.m., Daly was riding a Cobra motorcycle with Buchanan as a pillion passenger aboard. On reaching a section of the roadway, he collided with a Toyota Crown motorcar traveling in the opposite direction. Both men were flung from the vehicle. They sustained multiple injuries and were taken to hospital, where they were pronounced dead. Family launches desperate search for 16-year-old girl. And another alert has been activated for 16-year-old Brittany Brown of Hibiscus Drive in Newtown Black River in St. Elizabeth, who has been missing since Monday, December 23. She is of dark complexion, slim build, and is about 165 centimeters or 5 feet 5 inches tall. Reports from the Black River Police are that Brittany was last seen at home about 11 p.m. According to information received by the Black River Police, the teenager's family retired to bed, and when they woke up, Brittany was not seen. They reportedly tried multiple times to locate her, however, all of their efforts failed. Anyone with information that can assist the police to find Brittany Brown is asked to contact the Black River Police at 876-965-2232, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Kingston Mayor confirms a breach at a building constructed by PNP Councillors Company. Kingston Mayor Andrew Swaby has confirmed that the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation issued an order for work to stop on a development by a company for which a councillor for the Maxfield Division, Dennis Gordon, is a principal after a breach was detected at the site. Gordon is the chairman of the Jackden Group, which constructed the building on Lyndhurst Road in St. Andrew. In a media statement on Tuesday afternoon, Swaby said that the cease work order was placed on the development in November 2023 after it was discovered that the structure was a 3-story building, exceeding the 2 stories specified in the application. Swaby said several key requirements were subsequently imposed on the applicant to regularize the development, and as at April 30, 2024, the applicant had complied with all the requirements. It is unclear whether any further construction was carried out after the stop order was issued. Swaby said an application for approval of the variations at the development is now before the corporation. He said it was referred to the Planning Department on December 17, 2024 for its consideration, after which it will be presented to the Building and the Planning Committee. Swaby said that in light of an Integrity Commission investigation that has now started, he will reserve further comments on the matter until the publication of the Commission's report. Gordon is a member of the People's National Party, which has control of the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Gun hidden under building block seized in Tavares Gardens. The St. Andrew South Police seized a firearm and 2 rounds of ammunition during an operation in Tavares Gardens, Kingston 11 on Tuesday. The Hunts Bay Police say about 1:10 p.m., lawmen were in the area when a property was searched. They say during the search, a 9mm Taurus pistol with a magazine containing 2 rounds of ammunition was seen in a bag that was under a building block. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. 1 of 3 men killed in St. James operation linked to TikToker's murder. The police say 1 of the 3 men fatally shot on Tuesday morning during a reported confrontation with the police in St. James is linked to Friday night's murder of social media personality 23-year-old Marvin Samuels, also known as a 41 boss head of Rose Heights. He has been identified as Alex McGee, otherwise called Scampy, the reputed leader of the Hellgate gang in Rose Heights. Assistant Commissioner Glenford Miller, commanding officer for the Area 1 Police, told the news that McGee is a key player in the violence in Rose Heights. Following Friday's killing of the TikToker, a house was shut up and the 2 other people shot in Rose Heights on Saturday morning. The shootings have been linked to 3 gangs fighting for turf, Hellgate, G6 and the 614 gangs. ACP Miller said 3 firearms were seized during Tuesday morning's operation in the troubled community of Hellgate, Orange District. He said McGee was the main target of the operation. He added that McGee has been linked to serious crimes in St. James, including murders and shootings.
This morning, up in Orange District, that's in the St. James police area, my police officers run an operation in that space there, looking for some persons of interest in relation to the recent flare-up in the Rose Heights District, where we have seen murders and shootings and reprisal and counter-reprisals. And it was during those shooting incidents also that we would have seen our social media, our social influencer would have actually been shot and killed during that era there. So while the police officers were on operation this morning and went to our premises to conduct some searches, they were greeted by gunfire from this premises, where 3 men fired at our police officers. Our police officers would have returned the fire, and these 3 men were fatally shot. 3 firearms were recovered during this operation also. We know that some persons would have have incidents where some persons would have been shot. We have about 2 murders actually stemming from some situations, and that is why we would have actually have the reprisal and the counter reprisal, and some persons were shot and injured in relation to this. But sometimes these incidents of crime we consider them to be so senseless, because these are persons, by virtue of what we are gathering, these are persons who have actually known each other. But because of persons vying for danship, everyone wants to be a Dan. So as a result of that, friends killing friends. And these are things that this must stop. We cannot continue as a nation like this.
Man in custody for landlord's killing, slapped with additional murder charges. The Manchester police say 1 of the parish's known violence producers, who has been in custody for the murder of his landlord in 2023, has been slapped with 2 additional counts of double murder. Toby Clark, a 32-year-old of Shudley, who was taken into custody and charged for the murder of his landlord, Greg Andrade, last year, was again charged on December 18 for the murders of Tanisha Burton, otherwise called Browning, and Wilford Mallison, otherwise called Danny, in Craighead in July this year. He was also charged with the murder of his aunt Doreen Hamilton and her son Omar Hamilton in Waltham District in September 2017. The police also say Clark was behind the fatal shooting of a witness in the murder of Mr. Andrade in March this year. That shooter was arrested and charged. A court date is set for January 8 for Clark to answer to the 2 counts of double murder. More than 40 people have been murdered in Manchester so far this year, resulting in a number of curfews in sections of the parish and restrictions on several entertainment events. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.